it's me again. These videos that I end up doing on the ferries never end up going anywhere, or I never actually do anything with them, but I make them. And so I figured I'm on the ferry again, and I'm headed to my grandma's down in Oregon. So I thought I'd kind of fill you in on what's happened since last August, which I think was the last time I made a ferry video like this, and I was very close to my plastics. So since then, it's now, I believe it's November 20th, November, and I am a full 8 weeks out from my surgeries. I went to Monterrey, Mexico, and I had surgery with Dr. Sauceda. My first surgery date to do my body was September 21st, and I had my face done on the 24th. Yes. So it's a totally different body I have now. First I'll say what I did. I had a vertical sleeve gastrectomy done in Tijuana, Mexico at Obesity Control Center with Dr. Ariel Ortiz, and that was April 5th of 2017. I lost a total weight of, I had lost 110 pounds when I had weighed in for my plastics. The night before plastics was 155 pounds, so 110 pound loss. From my total weight, I had, my highest weight was 265, and my VSG surgery date, I was 241. So I'll let you do the math because I'm not a mather. So, okay, so then what I'll tell you about is go on with my plastics. So head to toe, on my first surgery, I had a breast lift and augmentation. I believe I had 275 cc implants put in, but I will have to double check with Dr. Sauceda about that. We had quite a discussion about breast implants because I've never been the kind of person to actually want breast implants. I didn't really ever think that I would want implants. But when he told me that if I was going to have a breast lift without the augmentation, I would be an A cup, that changed things for me because I don't want to be an A cup. So it was kind of neat because when in this discussion, he asked me if he was to make a mistake, and I thought, I hope you don't make a mistake, but I'll go with it. Would I want larger or smaller implants? So that spurned on a whole other conversation, and I had lots of questions about that, about profiles, size, shape, what exactly it all meant. And by the end of that little, question period, I decided, well, if he's gonna make a mistake, I might as well go a little bit bigger, because I have in my research seen people wishing they'd gone a little bigger quite often. So I said to him that that's what I would prefer. Was sorry, someone just stepped on their their brake light right beside me. And so I said, so yeah, go a little bit bigger. And we discussed, I believe it was 265s to 275s. So, it's a matter of 10 cc's, which is, I don't know, whatever, a couple, not even a tablespoon, I don't think. So, nominal. And on a side note, I went bra shopping last week, and I was measured at a 34D. So when I said I wanted to see, I got a D. fair enough. That's okay. I'm really happy with my shape, and I think they are proportionate to my body. So that's all that really matters, and I'm happy with them. I'm still getting adjusted to them because they don't feel natural at all. And I had no idea what to expect from the implants. So yeah, it's taking a lot of getting used to. So from there down, I had a 360-degree lower body lift. I had liposuction on my outer thighs, and I also had a long thigh lift. And so he liposuctioned my inner thighs before he resected the skin out. And with that, he put a little bit of fat transfer into my bottom. I wouldn't say I had a Brazilian butt lift or anything like that, but I don't think so. He just did a bit of fat transfer there to give me a bit more shape. And then on Monday, the 24th, I had my neck done because I had quite a, I don't know if you can see a profile, but I had quite a weight loss surgery neck. So I had that done. They also did a lower facelift here, and I decided to also do my lower eyelids because I just felt like the skin under my eyes was getting really badly crepey, and I didn't like how makeup looked on it, and I just thought, well, I'm under the knife anyways. And he suggested I do my top lids too, and I thought, you know what, I'm not mad at that. I don't hate those. I know they are a little, you know, they're a little, what do you call it, overhangy, my eyelid itself, but you know, in all honesty, my family has those, what do you call those? I can't remember. Hooded lids, I guess they're called. And that's fine. I'm really glad I didn't do it because I just feel like just one more thing to heal, you know? I felt like I was doing enough, and if it comes time and I'm really unhappy with my upper eyelids, then I'll go get them done, and I'm fine with them right now. So I think, oh, and I had fat transfer done. So what was really interesting is he did a little bit of liposuction to my kind of inner upper calf, and he took fat out of there and put it into my face, and I'm sure he put some up here to increase the volume up in here, which was really interesting because now I got like these like little indents in my calves on the upper part where he took all the fat out of there. So yeah, but it's fine, and it's very, you know, it's not noticeable at all. I notice it because it's my body, but nobody else would ever notice it. So I think that's where I'm at with the surgery stuff. The healing has been good. I had a few little openings that are very common in my groin area with the upper thigh lift. There's like a T-junction, and that T-junction kind of opened up a little bit here on both sides, but it took a few weeks. I'd say it took about a month, 5 weeks to heal up, and it's fine now. I had a little opening in this armpit. It's totally healed up now. The other thing is on my face, I have some makeup on, but there's like a scar tissue up underneath in here, and it's quite sensitive. So Dr. Sauceda suggested I buy a ultrasound machine, a little handheld device. So I have that. I just got it in the mail, so I'm gonna start using that twice a day for 10 minutes. And I also have, I don't know if you can see, there's like a little scar tissue bump right here where he was doing lipo, and I have a little scar under my chin. I don't know if you can see that, kind of. But I've been really good with, I've been quite diligent with putting on my scar creams, and I even bought silicone scar tape, and which I don't really think did a whole lot, but it seemed to help my legs a little bit, like it held tension on the scar, because the scar is quite, I mean, it's completely immobile, you know, like the scar tissue doesn't stretch at all, whereas all the other skin around it stretches and the scar tissue stays tight. So I get that kind of pulling sensation in there, and it can be a little uncomfortable. So I've been upping my massaging of the scars. Well, I had to go on YouTube to find out how to do it right. And turns out you have to go perpendicular. You have to kind of use a spoon, or I just use a spoon to give it a little bit more than what my fingers can give, like a little more pressure on it. And I guess that helps to break up the scar tissue. So it's gonna be a long road, I think, until I can get, you know, that scar tissue to stretch out a bit more and feel a little bit better. But other than that, all my scars are doing really well. I'll see if I can show you my arm scars, because I'm so happy, especially with my right arm. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, like it's going to be really good, nice thin scar by the time it's all healed. My left arm is a little more red, but this is where the little whoopsies in my armpit was, but that's okay. And yeah, that's kind of how my scar looks around my 360. But my leg scars are a lot more red, and that is going to take a bit more time, I think. So fair enough. That's all the healing stuff. I'm already at 12 minutes, so I think I will say goodbye to you guys. I'm hoping to connect with Joni, Smiling and Shrinking, Smile and Shrinking, on my way down to Oregon, because I guess she lives on the way down there. So I'm gonna text her when I get close. So I'm really hoping that I can connect with her and do a drive-by hugging, as she said. Yeah, so that's all I have to say for now, and hope it wasn't too weird and awkward, because that's how I usually feel when I'm making these videos. So I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys have a wonderful day, and we will hopefully talk again. Bye!